Sorry everyone, we are back live. A little bit of a network connection error there. The internet just dropped completely for some reason. We only missed a couple of laps though. All the drivers coming in for the hard tyres. No one opting to run mediums to softs just yet. But it could be the Yellow, Ryan and Ginger Tiger are all looking to go mediums to softs. Maybe LDR Gamer as well. And Prime Motely will go hards to softs, no doubt. It's currently 3 seconds off the pace. Rambo's left the session, but he DNF'd earlier. JP still going up in P13. No safety cars yet. Not too many incidents either, as we have Ginger Tiger then diving into the pits. That's going to be mediums to hards, so you gotta think. But we will keep an eye on it. A few more penalties by looks of it have been picked up as well since we were tuning in. We got 3 seconds for Oatley, who already had that. 3 seconds to Tatey, that's a new one. As is those 3 seconds for Luke Bailey, but those two won't mind because they are battling together. Quick 6 has picked up 3 seconds as well, and the rest are penalties that they already had, although Lewis has got an extra 3 seconds. I think JP didn't have 3 seconds either. A close battle though is this one up ahead. Let's watch this one. Tasty and LDR Gamer. Let's just check. LDR Gamer on the old medium tyres, and LDR Gamer's being pushed by Tasty through the corners. Hopefully they'll avoid collisions here, as this is scarily close. As he's going to send it up the inside of LDR Gamer, and that would be an easy move. And now Tasty's going to chase down Oatley as well. As Leeds picks up 3 seconds for track limits, and Oatley is going to go flying down the inside of Tasty. Sorry, other way around. Tasty's going to go flying down the inside of Oatley onto the racing line. Wham bam move made, thank you very much. So let's see then. Ryan and Yellow are going to react to the cars behind with some serious pace. Yellow's not interested. Let's see what Ryan's going to do. Ivan Belov 6/10 behind. Quick Sickers, my route was flashing in the background, making me a little bit anxious, I can't lie. For some reason it just disconnected. Ivan then on Quick 6/10, 4/10 is the gap even. Few positions being made. At the back, that's Yasko making a move on JP, who's on some old tyres now. Ivan though gets to the RS for the Mercedes, on the McLaren driver. As LDR Gamer is passed by Luke Bailey. Ivan Belov can't make that one stick just yet. And Luke Bailey is going to get past Oatley on the exit of turn 1 as well. And this man is on a mission. So we have the Ivan Belov all over the rear of Quick. This one's for position as well, because they have both pitted. Let's see what Ivan can do. Both on hard tyres, both pitted on the same lap. Didn't try and split their strategy. Ivan, let's see what kind of break he can get into the back straight. He's going to carry some nice pace, and he's only got 6/10 to close down. He's going to drain that DRS and ERS to go for a move on the McLaren driver. McLaren defending to the middle of the track, and Ivan to the outside. And move will be made by Ivan Belov into the end of the straight. Ginger Tiger pitting then for some soft tyres. Crazy looking to go at the inside. Oh, was that contact? I don't know. He's fine. It wasn't contact. We good. Let's see then what Ginger Tiger can do on those soft tyres. So you have LDR Gamer all over the rear of Oatley, who is on the hard tyres. I wonder if LDR Gamer is going to come in here. Let's see. Ryan is pitting. Oatley dives in the pits last second, as does LDR Gamer into the pits. A lot of drivers going to be going on to the soft tyres then. Ryan Pitt from P2. Let's see where he's going to come out. He's going to be a long way behind some of the drivers up ahead, that's for sure. He's going to come out behind Kriksik and Ivan Belov. Ivan Belov making that move behind Smoke. Let's watch this one though, because I don't think he's going to be behind for long. So you have positions filtering all around for drivers coming into the pits. Oatley into the mediums. Interesting, but the softs do die quite quickly. Only 11 laps left to go, so the softs should be fine. But let's watch this gap close between Ryan and Smoke very, very quickly. As Ryan chases down P6, you can see the car getting closer and closer. 6/10 is the gap. Let's see what it is once they get down to the back straight. 5/10 is the gap now, down to still 5.5. But he's going to get a way better exit on those brand new soft tyres, and this should be an easy move for Ryan LFC as Krikzik gets back past Ivan Belov. I would go and watch, but Ryan is making a move on the Mercedes driver of Smoke FX44, who is on 6-lap old hard tyres, and you think he's just going to go backwards here. And Ryan will sail off into the sunset. As we have leads all over the back of Simon Palmer. 4 attempts to get between these two. Yellow has come into the pits. I'm going to go back to the front of the grid and watch where this guy is going to come out. Tasty inherits the lead, and that is the lead of the race as well. He's pitted. Luke Bailey will go past as well, but they are both on hard tyres. Yellow will have the advantage over these two drivers. Ivan Belov then into the lead on Krikzik at turn 1. And Krikzik is going to almost hold on, but he just can't quite do it. As Leeds picks up another 3-second time penalty. And joining the battle is Ryan on the soft tyres. He's trying to get on the power early. He's going to go for a double overtake, I think, down here. He's going to get a move on the McLaren quite early, who's run out of ERS. If he gets to the inside now, McLaren will have nowhere to go. He's going to force his way around. But this could be a double overtake for Ryan down the back straight. He's got the inside line on the McLaren. This should be done and dusted. And it is. The McLaren doesn't battle that one too much. Ivan Belov looks to go around the outside, but he can't quite make that one stick. He's got a bit of ERS left over there, unlike the McLaren blinking to him. But Ryan will be cleared of those two drivers, much to his relief. Leeds gets past Lewis Beaker at the end, and we have the red Ferrari in the background, totally off the track at the end of the back straight. And action is starting to take shape. Yellow slowly catching Luke Bailey up ahead. We've got Ivan Belov all over the rear of Krikzik then. Is he going to go for a move again into turn 1? You think he's got to learn here and wait for the back straight where it's easier to make a move. We've got a spin in the background for an AlphaTauri. That'll be Simon Palmer going round. And he will be disappointed about that one. But Ivan Belov will go to the inside into turn 1 and make the move again. But he just isn't learning here because he loses it down the back straight every time. Hell yeah, Gimbo on a dive bomb on Lewis the Beaker. It was a fair dive bomb. He's not giving much room on the inside. Oh, contact! Contact again. Oh, I think it's lag. Well, whoa, what the nerf is going on here? Connection issues for a couple of drivers here. Yasko and Kirill, that looks like jumping all over the place. Oh my god, he's just gone through him. I am ever so confused as to what's going on here. Krikzik is probably going to get back that position on Ivan Belov. I'm not going to watch that one again. I've seen it enough times already. Whoa, around the outside then for LDR Gamer. He's thinking about it. Better exit. Oh, taps the wheels of the driver ahead. But Lewis should have an easy drag race. Sorry, LDR Gamer should have an easy drag race on Lewis the Beaker all the way down the back straight. The better exit on those soft tyres, and he will have the inside line. And he will pull over back to the racing line for a nice line through the next corner. And position 2, LDR Gamer in the Red Bull. One to watch though, Yellow right on the rear of Luke Bailey. Is he going to go for a move down into turn 1? Krikzik picking up 3 seconds. That is an easy move for Yellow before they even get to turn 1. And that is P2 for Yellow in the Mercedes. As Ivan Belov again past Krikzik. You think that these two might not be learning too much. Every time I watch Ivan's line through Sector 1, making me think more and more that actually Ivan has to get ahead into turn 1, because if Krikzik is ahead for Sector 1, I think he might just pull away into the sunset. JP picking up 3 seconds of time penalties at the back of the grid in P16. But again, this should be an easy move here for Krikzik. Luke Bailey unable to make a move on Yellow, and Krikzik to the inside. Out of ERS, but an easy move for himself in the McLaren. But Ivan Belov is stronger in the third sector. LDR Gamer then going for a move on, leads down the back straight to the inside with the soft tyres. Oatley going through as well, and he's going to jump through the pair of them. Oh, LDR Gamer going to go for a switchback. Oh, contact! And that'll swap any switchback move for LDR Gamer as he makes contact with lead. Come on then, let's watch it again. Round, I think, 5 of this battle here. And Belov with a tighter line into the final corner to get a better exit. And is he close enough along to Kriksik? He is. He's going to go to the inside once again. But Kriksik is going to go for a switchback here, and they're going to be side through sector 1. This could get it tasty. No, Ivan Belov's got the pace to cover him off. And all the while they battle, they are just losing time to the cars ahead. Luke's fallen a few seconds off Yella. Yella's not really impressing too much on Tasty. Catching a 10th here and a 10th there. LDR Gamer very close to the back of Oatley, who've both dropped the leads after getting past. But I think this is going to be another easy move for Kriksik on the back straight, as he's going to drain what Lily RS he's charged through the lap. Along with that DRS, and he's going to move to the inside of Ivan Belov. Almost as if he heard me saying it. There we go. Move done. Again for Kriksik. Let's go a bit further back. We got LDR Gamer behind Oatley, but he's not close enough for a move. Smoke on the back of Ginger Tiger. Both drivers are catching Ivan Belov and Kriksik because they are battling a lot. They're losing seconds at a time here. Yella has actually knocked quite a bit of time there out of Tasty's lap. Well, 1.5 seconds. Let's watch this one again then. Ivan Belov, is he going to go for a move? I see he's harvesting a bit of ERS there. He's on 41% now. And down the inside of the McLaren. Once again, round 6. Ivan Belov's position into turn 1. As Alex Dunner gets past Leeds. Leeds losing 2 positions. Leeds pitting. I'm not too sure why he's pitting. As JP picks up another 3-second time penalty. Leeds is putting on the soft tyres. That's an interesting strategy call. Now, starting to sound like a broken record here, but Kriksik is going to look for a move down the inside of Ivan Belov for the 7 millionth time. Down the back straight. Ivan Belov not defending this one at all. Kriksik pulling over to the inside. And that's an easy position made. Jesko Kira has left the session. As we have quite a big glitch on the track here. Not too sure what's going on there. That was obviously a visual glitch. Keep an eye on Ivan Belov then. Jesko disqualified, parking in a dangerous location. Strange. And let's see it then, to the inside Ivan. Off you go, past Kriksik again. It's becoming a bit repetitive this now. Yeah, the amount of glitches there, that was very strange. I think Rambo had retired in the track, Jesko had retired in the pits, to be honest. There is a few glitches, you know, with the game. Kriksik is almost pushing Ivan through the next few corners. Yellow here. He's got within sort of that 1 second range of Tasty, but he's not really catching now. One of those softs are starting to daff a little bit. He's now in the DRS range. And Kriksik here, making a move before the yellow flag. Yeah, he does. Nice. And that is it. That's the Haas. I don't know what's going on there. It is bizarre. Let's see, and is Yellow going to go for a move? How much DRS? Not ERS, not much. As the yellow flag is creeping around. I think that Haas car is just driving around the track. Let's try and get back. Is it still there? Just crawling around the track? It is. Look, what is going on? That is so bizarre. Well, let's pay attention to the battle on hand, which is Yellow on Tasty. It is bizarre, isn't it? I wonder if that Haas is going to pull into the pits. I have no idea, hopefully. Doesn't have to mind, I think it has. Right, good. Let's get back to the action. Oh, there's a yellow flag in Sector 1 now. I don't know what's going on. But let's ignore that. If that yellow flag disappears, we know what's going on. Is Yellow going to get close enough here? I don't think he is, you know. The Haas does. No, the yellow flag's moving up the field, look. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Let's look at the. What avatar is that? Is that Luke? It's not Luke Bailey, is it? Oh, it's Alan Palmer. But it's still there, look. He's come in and out of the pits. What a strange game. Right, sorry. I need to concentrate on the battle. I bet for everyone else that Haas doesn't exist. It's obviously just a bug for me, I think. Let's watch though Yellow, who's going to look to make a move on Tasty. I've not seen that before either. He's very close here, isn't he? Is he going to go for a move down the inside? He's thinking about it, you think? No move being made just yet. As this is a different way around Krikzik and Ivan Belov then. As Ivan Belov eventually broke this chain, and is he managing to stay ahead? Oh, it looks like it. But then they're just going to be back to where they were before, where Ivan Belov gets overtaken on the start-finish on the back straight. Either way, back to the front of the field. Yellow all over the back of Tasty still. And we are back to full green racing. I don't know where the hell that Haas has gone. He's gone for a cup of tea and a cruise. I don't blame him. Let's see then, Yellow. He's just not gaining on the straight here. He's not using the RS though. So maybe he's playing it smart and waiting for the final lap for an overtake. Krikzik on Ivan Belov again, down the back straight. One thing you can count on happening in this race, as well as a few bugs, is Krikzik and Ivan Belov swapping positions, but importantly now Smoke has came to join the party on those hard tyres, as those two are battling away. I will watch this battle here, but I will also keep an eye on the battle for the lead. Oh, that doubt was not closing too much. Yellow's not going to go for a move into turn 1 again, I don't think. I'm not even going to bother going back to that one because I don't think he is. No, he's not. This could be interesting though. Smoke the better exit. Oh, he thinks about the inside line into the final corner. That would be a risky move. And he thinks twice about doing something that silly. Ivan Belov though is going to get caught here by Smoke. Where's Smoke going to go? Is he going to go to the outside? He's going to go to the inside. Ivan sends it on Krikzik. But he's going to outbrake himself. That'll be track limits as well. And Ivan Belov will be passed by the pair of them. That was a really big dive. I rate the effort, but it was never going to come off. Now then, excitingly, this is a different order into the back straight this time. Alan Palmer picks up another 3 seconds. And we have a little bit of a DRS train forming behind these guys. But actually looks like Krikzik is going to pull away here. And the man I might need to watch is Ivan Belov looking to retake that position on Smoke after a hefty dive bomb on all the other cars. Jordan, welcome to the stream. 2 laps left to go. Your best mate, Ruddo. Well, I don't know if it's your best mate. One of your good mates, Ruddo, is not on the field tonight with an injury to his wrist. There's been speculations in the chat as to how that's happened. I won't go into it. And Smoke unable to make a move then on Krexik, but also I'm unable to make a move on Smoke. And 8/10 the gap between the two leaders. But I do think Yella is holding on to the final lap to make a move. He's 6/10 behind. He's going to be saving ERS, so let's keep an eye on this battle here. Ivan Belov all over the back of Smoke. 5/10 into turn 1 between those two. They will stay in first and second the way they are. Ivan Belov looking for a move on Smoke. Yeah, I don't doubt that you were aware. But let's see then who's going to go for a move. We got the Red Bull to the inside of Smoke. But we do have the McLaren up ahead. Do not make contact. And that is well done. Oh, first does have a penalty. That is good. That is very true. But penalties can be removed if they are unfairly awarded. So it's not always a good idea to rely on a penalty. I'm not too sure it would be that much of a risk anyway. I think he's just farming ERS, ready to make an easy overtake on the final lap. I'm adamant of that one. He might even get it here. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go to the inside. Oh, they are side by side through here. And he pushes him off the track here. I think he gives the position back because he realised he pushed him off. Oh, twice almost lost the rear. It's always a risk if you just assume that 3 seconds is going to stay. Because if Tasty was pushed off the track at some point for a warning, then it could be removed. Yeah, Yellow getting really lucky. They almost lost the car a couple of times. Smoke going for a move on Ivan maybe. Into the corner. No, he's going to be sensible and just hold on to that one as Krixik up ahead is holding a penalty. But we're going to have to stay on the battle for the lead because we are on the final lap, lap 28 of the US Grand Prix Tier 2. And it's been an exciting race so far. Yellow 3/10 behind, Oatley picking up another 3 seconds of penalties. Let's have a quick look at the penalties. We have 3 seconds for Tasty in the lead. We have 3 seconds for Ivan Belov, but that one's not going to matter. He will hold on to the 3rd position on the podium. So we have a good effort from some of the drivers around, but we will close as much as we can. In fact, we're going to hide everything for this last lap dash. Is Yella going to go for a move? We'll keep his ERS up because I want to see how much he's going to use. I'm sure he's going to send it. Not much to defend with for Tasty. And this will be a move for the lead. He's draining ERS. He can see the red lights blinking of Tasty. And to the inside goes Yella. And that will be an easy move for the Mercedes driver. And that will be P1 on track. Tasty's going to hold it round the inside. He's not going to give this one up, but no room's given for him. But he wasn't entitled to any anyway. Oh, and a big snap. I think that's actually maybe lag, I'm not too sure. But that will be the lead then for Yella. And it won't matter whether that penalty stands or not, as Ivan Belov and Otalia battling as well. There's two wide at the background here. The Mercedes and the McLaren driver going side by side through the next couple of corners, but that will be Krixik's position. Lewis Tabika picking up 3 seconds right at the end of the race, but that doesn't matter, he's near the back. Side by side, the Red Bull and McLaren. Ivan Belov passes his way through Otalie. Otalie also carrying that penalty, so Krixik's going to want to get headers. They're both carrying a penalty. Yella over the line in P1. That will be a race win for Yella. P2 for Tasty and a podium for Luke Bailey, regardless of that 3 second time penalty. And I think these are all going to filter through in the order they are in because it's not easy to make a move here. And that will be exactly that. Smoke jumps up thanks to no penalties. Ginger Tiger jumps a couple of positions as well thanks to Otalie and Krixik, both on 6 seconds I think they were. Luth picked up another 3 seconds. But that will be top 10 for LDR Gamer and a point for himself. Fastest lap, I don't think we're going to get to see it. Fastest lap is leads, that doesn't matter then. Thank you for tuning in to Invictus Racing League Tier 2. GG's great commentating, thank you. It's a bit of a pain that we lost connection midway through. But it was an enjoyable race, and Yella is crowned champion of Kota in Tier 2. As we wait for Simon Palmer to get over the line in a lonely 16th place. Oh, Lewis the Beaker retired. Huh? Well, that was strange. I'm not too sure what happened there. Doesn't really matter though, he's outside the points anyway. Let me try and rejoin the party and let's see if we can get at least Luke Bailey in for an interview. As I will run you then through the final order, we have in P1, once it loads, come on, we have Yella P1 for the Mercedes. We have Jonas Tasty in P2, who held on for quite a while, but that 3 seconds probably would have spelled the end for him anyway. Luke Bailey, third place on the podium. We have Ryan in P4, Ivan Belov in P5, some good pace, but not quite enough to keep up with the front runners. Smoke in P6. The second Mercedes, good score and points for the Mercedes drivers. We have Ginger Tiger in P7. We have Prime Osley in P8 because he was carrying 6 seconds of templates, along with Quickstick in P9. RDR Gamer then in P10. We've got Alex Dino, or Dino, I'm not too sure. I need to find out from that one, who said he spun in the last corner. We have JP in P12, who suffered from a few technical difficulties, so he didn't do too bad in the end. We have Martin in P13, Leeds in P14, Simon Palmer in P15, Lewis the Beaker in P16, and then 3 DNFs, Blake, Rambo, and Yasko Kirill. So interviews will be done, but unfortunately I think I'm only going to be able to get Luke Bailey in because it's going to have to be done over PlayStation, the interviews, as Discord voices are not shared on PlayStation, so we'll ask Luke if he can get in. So Luke Bailey is here. We're just seeing if we can get a word from a couple of other drivers in the meantime. But we will go to Luke Bailey first because he finished third. Luke, a third place. Those front two look like they were absolutely rapid tonight.
Yeah. Just kind of going around on my own there one time. Just didn't have enough just to keep up with him. So yeah, a bit of a lonely race. I feel like that was.
Yeah, it's always almost a little bit boring if you're on your own. There was a lot of battling going on. Ivan was battling with Quickstick all race. We had the front two. I think Yellow was just waiting to make an easy move at the end. But a bit of a quiet race for yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at the beginning I tried staying with Jonas as much as I could, but then I think he tried pushing around lap 7, lap 8, and just broke the DRS, and I think he just had slightly lower wings, and I think he just had that bit more ERS to pull away. So, yeah, just not enough tonight.
Was the podium on the cards? Did you think coming into this race that you'd be on that podium?
I kind of hoped so, because I've just done this track last week, so there was plenty of practice there, so I kind of thought top 5 would have been good. So yeah, podium, well happy with it.
Yeah, congratulations, Luke. Not bad at all, and some nice points for the team, for yourself at least, anyway.
Yep, definitely. Cheers.
So we're just waiting for a couple of words from the other two drivers, but nothing just yet from Tasty and Yella. But it was nice to see some clean racing out there tonight. A little bit of a change from last week because we had tickets galore, unfortunately. I think actually Yellow is trying to get in the party. I don't know if you got caught up in anything last week, Luke.
Just one, but it were there were nothing I could do really. Someone kind of lost the back end coming out of a bend and give me wing damage. So it were just an unfortunate, wrong place at the wrong time, but yeah,
just one of those ones you can't really help.
Yeah. Plus, I just was not ready for the rain. So.
Right, Nelly has sent me a friend request, so let's get him in quick. Where are we? Nelly, that's yellow. Can you add him to the group, Ivan, if you're seeing this? Tasty, in the meantime, said he got an early penalty and didn't expect the softs to be as fast as they were from yellow. It was a good drive from yellow and a well-deserved race win. Those are the words of Tasty. I'm just trying to see if we can get yellow in. I can't seem to invite him to the party, so Ivan's going to have to do that. Oh, I don't...
I'll just have a look if I can, because I might actually have him as a friend.
Oh, I played. Here we go. Hang on. Right, there we go. Hopefully he should be able to join now. Here he is then. Our race winner yellow. Hang on, I'll wait for him so he can actually hear me. There we go, he is in. Yellow, a race win for yourself. How was that one feeling?
I'm sweating actually. I was sick last weekend, but don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I did have to because I just couldn't build a gap over the guys behind me, and yeah, it was stressful also seeing them going on a different strategy. I was thinking everyone would go like medium soft, but I guess it was only me and Ryan. So.
Yeah, those soft tyres, the degradation is really high around Kota. We found that one out in the Tier 3 race last night, that a lot of the soft drivers really struggled on those tyres, and those that went medium to hards was probably the better strategy, but you managed to make it work, and I'm assuming you were just holding off for an overtake at the end till the last lap.
I had 2 warnings, so if I was pushing myself a bit too much, then I would have gotten a penalty and I had to overtake him, and I think he would have fought a bit harder if I had a penalty. So I was just trying to build some battery, and then of course I did want to pass him because, well, you don't want to not to win on track but to win due to penalties. But yeah, I wanted to give it a go in lap 26 and then try to extend the lead, because I did see him slide a couple of times. He also slowed down at some points, like wanting to let me pass and sit behind me. But I know from myself that if someone's behind me, I feel I'm under much more pressure than when I'm behind someone else, because I feel then I'm in control or something. I don't know if that's true, but that's just that's the whole thing for me. And I passed him at the last lap, which was a nice battle. Also, the lap before was also good battle. I like that.
Yeah, side by side at the exit of the back straight, and it almost looked like some contact, and you almost lost the car actually from on board at least. I'm not too sure if you lost the back end on your screen as well, but we thought you were going to go around at one point.
Wait, the first try I tried to pass him, or?
I think you went side by side out of the back straight, and then through the next couple of corners you were sort of side by side, and it looked like maybe a wheel clip, but you looked like you struggled to get back on the power.
Oh yeah, I overtook him, or I was side to side, and then he had the inside corner to the right, like you have a corner to the left, right after the long straight, and then to the right, and he was on the inside. So I kind of backed off, and then I tried a different line, but I don't know, I just didn't have any grip, and I almost spun at that part of the track, and then I did have to spend a bit of ERS to get close again, because the last lap was approaching, and but still I just tried to get him before the last lap, which didn't work. He still had some good pace. I think my tires were, I think, not even that much. I think 40%, because he was also slowing down a bit. I think he wanted to sit behind me. At least it felt like that. And then, yeah, I didn't damage the tires that much.
No, you. At one point, we were wondering if maybe your tires were dropping off, but I think it was just being patient. He was carrying a penalty, so you didn't need to do anything silly. But it's always sometimes a bit risky relying on a penalty for P1 because sometimes the penalties can be removed.
Yep. Also, that I didn't keep that in mind, but I also had like 2 warnings, so I know when I push, then I can get warnings, especially when it's in my head, like I've got 2 warnings, and then sometimes a few seconds later, then I get a penalty. So I didn't want that to happen because it has happened before.
Yeah, the more you think about it, sometimes the harder it is to drive.
Yeah, it gets in your head.
Well, exactly. But congratulations to you, a race win around Kota.
Yep, thank you.
And that is all we have time for then from Tier 2. Tomorrow night we'll be live with Tier 1. JPH and Bruce Lee will be covering that one at 8 PM. And then we will have RP1 on Thursday. That one will be Jack and JPH. A big thank you to all the drivers who have attended tonight. A big turnout, 19 drivers I think it was, and a really good race to watch. And luckily, not too many incidents either. And then a final thank you to our partnerships with Gridfinder and Venturi Studios, supplying the graphics, and Gridfinder helping support you find a league where you want them. That is all we have time for, and I will be back next week with Imola. Thank you for joining me, everyone.